I'm trying to get at this girl, trying to give her a free oil change. And since girls love a man who's handy with his tools, I'm gonna bust a sweat and get dirty, when in reality, an oil change is one of the easiest things to do. Especially since everything I need is inside this bucket. But because she drove an hour to see me, the engine is scorching hot. So I'm gonna go inside and let it cool down for 20 minutes. And after 20 minutes, the first thing I'm gonna do is remove the oil cap and put on some gloves, because next, it's time to drain the oil using only a socket and ratchet. Luckily, newer Civics show exactly where the drain plug is at. After removing it, I let it flush, and while waiting, pulled out the oil filter to prep it. And by prepping it, I just mean pouring some oil on the seal to prevent it from sticking when installed. But after that, the filter on the cart had to be removed, so I picked up a filter wrench, and before removing it, put in the drain plug with the new seal to prevent it from leaking on the floor. And now with the filter loose, I carefully unscrewed it and placed it inside the catch pan, because before putting on the new filter, I had to show my future wife that I know how to clean up after myself by cleaning off the undercarriage of her car. And once it was clean, I installed a new filter and tightened it gently along with the drain plug. But once everything was put back together, I got out from underneath and pulled out the dirty oil, because the car had to be lowered for it to be refilled with new oil. And in this position, it's extremely important that the car be pushed off and not driven off, because starting the car without motor oil could severely damage the engine. So once it was lowered, I poured in 4 quarts of oil, which unfortunately wasn't enough because this engine takes 4.4 instead of the 3.7 I was told. So I wasn't able to start the car, and instead just sent my parts guy to go pick up another bottle. But in the meantime, I went the extra mile and refilled her windshield wiper fluid so she could see clearly that I'm the man of her dreams.